Good morning, YouTube! What's up, guys? Today we are doing the daily puzzle for December 1st. It's crazy. November just flew by. Alright, so here we are with an interesting setup. It is white to move, and it looks like our knight is currently being attacked. And it looks like black's pawns are promoting, right? But they're not. They're actually going the other way. So they're coming towards f1. For example, so our knight is currently being attacked. However, these pawns can promote, right? So what do? I think what we want to go for is most likely not a checkmate, right? So right now our king is trapped, and at any given second, the knight on c3, for example, the black knight on c3 can come to maybe d5, maybe even black can try coming the knight on h2 can come to f1, and then maybe even g3. So really it's pretty variable right now, but there are lots of attacks, so we have to play really carefully. Yeah, so I think the question is, do we want to promote, or maybe do we want to move this knight somewhere? Do we want to attack black's king? That question really stands in this position pretty well. Whoops. So what do? I think what we do is we promote. I think we need a queen on the board, and I think a queen would help plenty, but which pawn do we promote? If we push this pawn, right, we have the opportunity to come to a1 and then check the king diagonally, or even b7, checking the king diagonally. Here, if we promote this pawn, then we really have no checks. This queen can't go to d5 or even d1, as this knight has a secure position on both squares. So we don't want to push that pawn. Maybe we want to push this pawn. And that is incorrect. Interesting. So what do? We don't want to promote. It can't be this pawn, right? Yeah. So, what do? I think we have to move our knight. Where do we move it to, though? That's the question. Maybe do we attack this pawn? Can't. Yeah, not H, A, or E5. Yeah, this is confusing. Maybe we have to defend against G3, so maybe we play something like knight F4, no? Or knight E2, yeah, no, okay. This is interesting. So it's not any of these knight moves. And it's not promoting the... Actually, it could be to a rook. Never try that. And can't be pushing that pawn. And none of these pawns can move, right? And this king can't move. So, big question mark. What do we do? Oh, do we promote to a knight? No. Bishop? Yeah, maybe bishop. Maybe bishop here. Or bishop here. Ah! Okay, after like 49 tries, we finally got it. Knight F1. Okay, so, like I said, knight F1 to G3 now. Checkmate. But we can take here. And, whoops, why does it keep doing that? Okay, so, okay, now what do we do? Do we just promote to another, bishop? Lol. Okay, we promote to another bishop. Oh, see, the reason why we don't want to promote to a queen, I get it. It's because that would be stalemate, right? Or that would be a stalemate position. We don't really want that. King has to take here, so that's a forced move. But okay, let's look over this. This is interesting. Man, I didn't get that. But okay, so the first move if we could recall, it was d8 equals bishop. Interesting. So why didn't we promote to the other bishop? Knight f1. This is saying that black wins. Oh, I see. So what happens is we don't get this battery on b8 and c7. What happens instead is, if we promote with this bishop, now the bishop on d8 can take the pawn on c7, and we can promote the pawn on b7 right now. So right now the knight comes to f1, threatening knight g3, checkmate, and bishop takes. Right? With reinforcement comes knight e2, and this is threatening that double attack on g3. But notice, once again, we can't promote to a queen because of this tricky knight f g3 check, right? Looks like checkmate, but we can capture. And notice, once we capture here, this is pretty much stalemate. I mean, after f takes g6, king takes is forced, and this is a stalemate. So that's why we promote to a bishop. We don't want to promote to a piece that is too powerful because it controls too many squares, right? So we want to minimize the number of squares we're controlling, and we can do that while still maintaining that good attack or defense with a bishop. That is very tricky. Very nice. Yeah, so we're completely crushing. I mean, we're a piece up. Black can take here, right? That's what the computer did. Now it's 4 pawns versus 1 pawn. I mean, this is completely crushing. We can win this in a heartbeat. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that daily puzzle for today. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.